Already set her face. What I used was the Next to Nothing pressed powder. So this powder right here is such a silky and soft formula. I like this on top of, actually just by itself if you want a super natural look, or you can set a full coverage foundation like the Studio Fix.
Can we see the label on that?
Oh yes, Next to Nothing.
Okay, and then what?
This is in the color Light Plus because I wanted to use, again, something a little bit lighter than her skin tone. And then I just kind of contoured her face a little bit with our mineralized skin finish natural powder. And this is in the color Dark Deepest.
Alrighty.
So I brought that along the outer perimeters, down the sides of the nose.
Any tips or tricks when you're doing that?
You want to go right under the cheekbone.
Okay.
And you want to angle it, basically like, see where the top of the ear is and like the side of the mouth. That's the line you want to follow. You don't want to go all the way down, but kind of halfway.
Yeah. It's because, you know, it does kind of get confusing, especially with everyone's different face shapes. It's, where exactly do I put this?
Yeah. Sometimes people go a little too low or too high, so that's a good line to follow.
Perfect. I learned something new today.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So now what I'm doing is I'm going in with our brushstroke liner. This is actually one of my favorite liners that we have. One of our newest.
Ooh, okay.
So it's in a brush style instead of like a felt tip. So with this one, you can see it goes on so smooth, and even at the end of it, a lot of pigment comes out. Because usually
have that issue
with the felt tip, usually not that much product comes out. So I love this one. You can make super fine lines with it. It's great. Close your eyes again for me. I'm gonna make a pretty thick line.
And you want to pull your eyelid up so you can really
get
it in there? Okay. Cool.
Because when you lift the lid, it just helps to create a straighter line with the liner. So in the photo, she's got liner drawn on lashes. So I'm going to go in and kind of bring it out further than the end of her eye.
Okay.
And kind of swoop it down.
Like the top of the cheekbone, or what's your advice for that?
Usually when you do a regular winged liner, you want to follow kind of the bottom line of the eye and go straight up, but I'm kind of bringing it out more because we want her eyes to look bigger and more animated.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to do one more swoop out for the drawn on lashes. Just like that. Just connect it.
Oh, fun. Oh, I'm already getting really excited.
Yeah, and it's super easy. Like, you're just kind of creating...
Oh my god, when she opened her eyes. Yes.
Open? Yeah. And then I'm going to bring this line upwards because she's got a deep crease.
Such art. Amazing.
Just like that. I'm probably going to end up bringing out a thicker line. So you see how far it swooped down past the eye? Usually you don't want to do eyeliner like that. Yeah. But this photo has a really thick white line in between the black liner and her eye, because that's what's going to make the eye look bigger.
Right. Okay.
So now you want to go from the top part and start your bottom lashes.
Really considering changing my costume at this point. Oh man. Can you tell us about the eyebrow lines when you get a chance?
Yes. Get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Once we do this. There we go. So you want to make the front part somewhat square because it's supposed to look like a cartoon.
Right.
You can, if you want, kind of like do a little flick up. The photo doesn't have this, but you can do that and kind of like bring it downwards.
Yeah.
And that'll almost give the effect that she's frowning. So once you do the whole brow, just
so
like that.
Fun.
And of course you want to make this dramatic, a lot more dramatic than...
Right.
I hope people don't use this brushstroke liner for their brows usually, but on a day like this, I mean, if you can make it look good, I'm not going to say anything.
Right.
So you want to just fill that in. Make it cartoon-like.
Cool.
And you can even, if you want, if you're used to using a gel liner, you can use our Black Track liner with maybe like an angled brush.
Okay.
But I find that the brush stroke is just like that jet black, which is what you need for an animated look. Just like that.
So you drew over the whole eyebrow itself as
Yep.
well. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because you want it to all be black.
Right. Okay.
Make a dramatic brow. You want to go
Yeah.
for it.
Totally.
If you want, you could even like at the front do little lines like that and then fill the rest in to give that effect of a softer animated brow.
Okay.
See how from far away it looks more soft?
Oh yeah.
But I'm gonna go ahead and fill it in.
Oh heck yeah. It's Halloween.
So under the brow, you want to add a highlight, and because it's an animated look, it's not going to be that blended highlight. It's going to be like just a white line.
Okay.
Go right underneath. I'm using our Fascinated Eye Kohl pencil. These go on super, super smooth, and they're
Okay.
really pigmented.
Cool.
Also safe for contact lens wearers.
Perfect.
Just like that.
It feels like a soft brush. It doesn't
Yeah.
feel like a pencil.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. That's always good.
Just like that.
Cool.
Do the other side. See how pigmented that white is?
Yeah. It makes it so much easier. I feel like usually, you know, you have to go over it 20 times.
few times,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool.
Now we're gonna start making the lines all over the face.
Okay. Here we go.
So you're basically contouring the face with these lines. Like that. You can kind of go around the nose like this. Kind of swoop it. That. And then for the cheek, you want to kind of create this feminine, thin line.
And that'll be.
It'll
right
be like the cheek
below your
contour.
cheekbone?
Yeah, right
Okay.
below the cheek. I love this brush stroke liner. This is basically one of the main products for this look is
Right.
the liner.
Definitely.
Just like that. And it comes around under the jaw bone as well. And if you're the type of person that doesn't want to enhance or make their jawline look bigger, then you're gonna bring the line more diagonal this way.
Okay.
So it creates more of a feminine jawline.
So instead of underneath, like, right on top.
Yep.
Kind of. Okay.
Kind of at the angle of the cheek contour.
Gotcha. Oh,
Go.
so fun. Oh my god.
Under the neck too.
So can anyone come in and get this done? Do you have to make an appointment? Or
For a look like this, you would have to set an appointment.
Okay.
And our Halloween looks like this are a $75 minimum purchase.
Okay.
50, I'm sorry.
Okay, $50. All right. So worth it.
Yeah,
Get some
like I
great
said,
pictures, some great memories.
yeah, like I said, a look like this, it's intimidating at first when you first see like the finished product, but actually doing it, it's just, you know, going through that process,
Right,
making
yeah.
those lines, creating the contours.
You're a great teacher, so yeah. You know, at first I was like, oh god, I don't know if I'd ever could do that, but now I really want to.
Okay, so you can also use that fascinating eye kohl for that white line under the eye. And you'll see, once this is applied, it makes the eye look much bigger, and you want to go under the lash line and into the waterline. Look up for me.
Excuse me.
It's like that. So when you back up,
Right, it really pops.
you can see, look straight forward, you can see how much bigger her eye looks.
Oh yeah. Ah,
Super
fun.
animated.
Totally. Cool.
I actually should have done it before I did the black liner, just so once you go over with the black liner, it creates more of a crisp line. So do the white liner first.
Okay. I got a question here. Do you
Yes.
need to make an appointment for regular makeovers or to try makeup looks?
To try on different makeup looks, you don't have to, but if you want to actually just get your makeup done, yes, you do have to set an appointment.
Okay. And is there a minimum purchase?
There's no minimum purchase for a regular event look, but for
Right.
the Halloween looks, yes,
Okay.
there is.
I would get the concealer, the white liner, the eyeliner,
Yeah, I know, right?
the this, that, the other. Everything. Okay.
That brush stroke liner. Oh, it's so cool. So swoop that liner out. And you don't even have to worry about making both liner lashes even,
Right.
because you want your look to have movement, you know?
Oh, okay.
If it's too perfect, then it's gonna not have any movement. It's not gonna look like she has emotion in her face, which is
Right.
usually what the pop art looks like.
Right. Well, good, because that's a hassle. Let's
Making
be
it
real.
perfect, yeah.
And you could really customize the eyelashes.
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. awesome. It's like just a few lines and you're done.
Right?
Well, you know.
This one. Okay.
Sweet.
This other side of the neck. Get a little longer than the other side. Then do the other cheek contour. Alright, so now we're going to be putting some mascara on her beautiful lashes. They are so long and full. We're going to add a lot of volume with our In Extreme Dimension lash. This is our 3D. So there is a basically regular black, then a 3D black, and then we have a waterproof version of this one too.
Ooh.
So the brush on this one comes off with a lot of product. It's got 3 reservoirs that hold all of that mascara.
What? That's cool.
So if you're the type of person that likes to get a lot of volume in 1 or 2 swipes, this is a good mascara for you. Look down for me.
What do you use personally?
I actually use the extended play because I wear fake lashes, so I don't really need too much volume on my regular lashes.
Right.
Our extended play is a much smaller brush, so it's easy to get into the crevices, and it's water resistant. I'm sorry, I hit your phone. What I like to do when I apply the mascara is go from the root and kind of wiggle it all the way up into the ends.
And again, pulling up that eyelid.
And the reason why I'm doing that is just so I don't hit her in that pupil.
Of course, yeah. Makes it easier, for sure.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. Are you doing good? Do you need any water? No,
I'm great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah, and you see how the lines are not perfect, guys, but it's still creating that animated look. You don't have to make super crisp lines, because the liner kind of does the work for you. You just make them wherever you would like them. Look at those lashes on their own.
Cool.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
So I think maybe we can put these lashes on, maybe take a break and put these lashes on, and then we'll come back. We're gonna be putting on these.
Oh,
Got the
yes.
glitter.
Is that part of the holiday line? Or is
It actually is, yes. These are the number 64 silver.
Okay. You see the back of that?
Oh yes, the number is
okay, it's-
right here. 64 silver. So we're gonna apply these
All right.
and be right back.
Take a quick break. Part 3 coming right up.